All right, here we go. We're just gonna test this out a little bit. Um, let's play against. I'm gonna get rid of all this. Don't need that right now because we're playing a Red Reigns, and we're gonna start at the beginning with the Corpse of Viros, aka Randall. And then we need an aspect deck to play against. I think I want to play against Fury. It's classic. Shuffle that bad boy up. Let's get our dice down here. Yep. Set them to basic. Get our this, put it here. Get our Red Reigns tokens. And somewhere. Oh yeah, fatigue. Now they recommend now. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted it. Well, let's restart. Let's restart it. Hang on. They recommend using the fatigue rules from the Dragonborn now with Red Reigns. So we'll do that. So Corpse, Fury. We'll delete these bad boys. Not going to use that. And we're going to go ahead and grab this and this. So the fatigue rules for this, I think, yeah. When the Dragonborn's draw pile becomes empty, flip this so that stamina 1 is on top, then shuffle. So go ahead and put these here. When you pick a Phoenixborn, what are we going to play? Which precon are we going to start with? Because we're doing a campaign. One of the new ones sounds fun, but I kind of want to start with a classic. Jessa's the hardest. You know what? Start with Jessa. We'll do a heroic campaign with Jessa. So in a heroic campaign, you get to swap out 3 copies of a 3 cards from your deck and add something else in there. And I think we're gonna want some kind of big ally. And the most useless card to cut out is probably Cut the Strings. Yeah, I think it's Cut the Strings. So we're going to take Cut the Strings out. We will not be using those cards. Delete those. So we have, wait, why is there 28? Did I miss one? Yep, I did. Okay. So get rid of that. And we're in Ceremonial and Charm already. I think I just want to swap out a nature. Or swap in a nature and add Hammer Knights. It's kind of like the easiest thing to do. I'm not sure. I mean, we need more ceremonial than we need charm for sure. So we can just go ahead and delete that. Maybe we actually go to nature so we can have one for ping. One to use the dice power for. I think I like that idea. We'll get rid of those. We don't need that. Set our life up. Let's figure out first 5. We want... Oh yeah, hold on. We have to add Hammer Knights. Let's go ahead and search in here for Hammer. There we go. Hammer Knights in, which we'll want 1 in our first 5. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. So, as far as books go, I mean, Puppet Book, Living Doll is pretty good. Fear is a must. Blood Archer's our other 3-cost dude. And that might honestly be our first 5. I don't think I want to pack any of the burn or other stuff. I don't think I want Blood Shaman. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the fear on this is pretty rough. We'd have to like fear Blood Archer after it's already gotten its value, maybe, or fear Hammer Knight after it's gotten its value. I think that's okay. And we'll set up the color, draw the cards, and then Chimera set up. So we need, oops, well, that was a mistake. I hit the wrong button. So we need a 1, a 2, 1, 2, 1. Because we're playing on heroic. So, oh, that's 2-player. Hang on. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Heroic. And this is 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. I'm gonna borrow the 1, 2, 1, 2 alternating thing from Dragonborn as well, just because the starting setup doesn't typically kind of matter much. It doesn't make a huge impact in like the ordering of the different cards and stuff, and so it's just easier just to do it like this. That does mean you never start with a 2, but I don't think we ever start with 2s anyway. So, all right, I get the first player token. I get to go first. So first things first. To deal with rush attackers, I think I like just playing the Hammer Knight first. We don't have to put the Blood Puppet book down right away, although this might be the best opportunity to do it with the 1 blood here. But I still like having a blocker up. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll play a Hammer Knight, paying Ceremonial Nature, and we only need 2 charm, so we'll just do that. Side action, I think I will med 1 and get a that, and I think we're good on everything else, so I need to med 1. Alright, so what does the Chimera do? That is a 3 and a rage power. So attack if able, if not reveal. Boop. Whiplash deals 1 to my Hammer Knight. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Easy peasy. Yeah. I think Blood Archer takes care of that pretty simply. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then side action wound will kill this. And we'll deal 1 damage because it's a 1 blood unit. And that's it for this. I could scream, but I want to spend my dice on this stuff, I think, so I will not be doing that right now. Okay, so lower 2 non-basic dice and then reveal. That's fine because we don't mind if that is that, and we don't mind if that's basic because of fear, so that didn't really do anything to us. Frozen Fear destroys a unit by attacking. Place an exhaustion token on that Phoenixborn. It could be relevant, but mostly it's a 3/3 terrifying. It does mean I kind of want to trade with the Blood Archer, but not after I get 1 more attack out of it. This might be a good opportunity to play the Blood Puppet spell because, or the Living Doll. I'll play the Blood Puppet spell now because I want to wait and see what the Chimera is going to do. So let's see what the Chimera is going to do. Another Rage. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's a 12, so we get a Red Reigns token on the Chimera and a reveal. And it's a Fire Belly. Okay, now that needs to die immediately. That could end up being a really big problem. I do like the idea of attacking this with the Hammer Knight quite a bit. I'm willing to risk it. Or I could also ping with this here, attack here, get the trade-in value on this, and this will have 1 damage on it and ready to deal with this. I like that better. So we're gonna another wound, put 1 here, attack the Frozen Fear, and we'll see if it guards. 9 or better, it guards. It does guard. So I take, or it takes 3 damage, and my dude's exhausted. That's okay, because we're going to fear him as long as he doesn't die this next turn. Very well could. That's an 11, which is a rage dice 1 level, and then reveal. So not dead yet. Hunting instincts, perfect. Perfect. So this is what we do. We side action frost or nature power, kill the fire belly. Oh, also this should be 5 health more because of the heroic. I forgot about that. And then main action, we're gonna fear. We're gonna destroy a unit control, remove wounds equal to its recovery value. We haven't actually taken any damage, which is unfortunate, but. And then we're gonna blow up this for 2 damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Might get another Red Reigns token here. 3 is attack Fable. So, yeah, I mean, I think we just trade here. I am a-okay with that. Get that 2 blood out of here. And then I'll play Living Doll with my last 2 dice. You're going to get a Red Reigns. And you're going to reveal. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a little unfortunate, but we are going to get Living Doll value. So I pass. There's no face down aspects, so I don't get a penalty for that. But he's going to use his ability here. Reroll all basics, which could be really bad. Oh, nice. And then he attacks here. And we're just going to let that happen. And then we're going to use this, move a wound token from this target unit onto a Phoenixborn. Deal 1. It passes because it has nothing else it can do. Sorry, this triggers first. So, re-roll these again. Okay, only 1, that's fine. And then it passes, and we do that again. So yeah, pretty good first round. The only problem is this guy, which means we're going to get an ultimate. So let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to pull up the timing thing here because I sometimes get it wrong. Very end of the book. Nope. Yeah, end of the round. No. Hang on, it's this rule book. Hang on. Very end of this rule book. Come on, where is it? Go, 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 go. There we go. Round summary. That's what we want. So remove wounds from units, remove exhaustions, exhaust dice, place Red Reigns token, so blah, 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 blah. Red Reigns token goes on. I'm going to trigger the ultimate. Whoa. Deal 1 damage to all units in Chimera. And units that I control. And then we go to behavior 2. The behaviors have evolved. And we're going to go ahead and replenish that. Replenish these. 3, 4. Chimera gets the first player token now. And I draw 5, and we re-roll, and Chimera gets to start, and gets a re-roll right away, which I don't appreciate. Okay, yeah, there's the luck coming back to bite us. So, 1 basic left, gets re-rolled too. There is, oh, there is another Red Rains token. Great. 6 is reveal and attack with it. Oh, yikes. Okay. So I take 3 immediately. It does get exhausted though. It's kind of nice. Okay. Well, we want this Hammer Knight out, and we want the Undying Heart on it too. So I think I'm gonna wait to use this ability because I want to go like this. So that's gonna cost. Oh wait, I can't do that because I don't have any nature. So I actually have to med first. We'll med a blood transfer from hand because I'm not going to use that, and then I'll play Hammer Knight. I need a defender. We're gonna need 2 charm at least. I think. Yeah. Actually, I might med 2. Oh no, that sucks. Okay, well, whatever. I wanted this. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Here we go. That's a 9. Deal 1 damage to my Phoenixborn. Ouch. And then, what's reveal? Okay. Flippity. Okay, yeah, that's why I wanted this. That is exactly why I wanted that. So actually, we have a cool opportunity here. We could attack, get the kill, ping that, and then side action. I kind of like that. We're going to attack here, and you're not going to guard. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Fine. Fine. I guess in that case, could put the Undying Heart on the Living Doll. Yeah. That way, well, it's still gonna die to this, but it won't die. No, that's gonna attack here. So it could still die to an Iron Scales until we do this. I can just Phoenixborn guard it though. That's fine. 3 is attack if able. Attacking here. I'm gonna let you hit that, I think. I do not want to Phoenixborn guard that. Do I? No. Wait, I have redirect. Ooh, hang on. Oh, I don't have the power dice for it. I should have med that earlier. Okay, it's fine. Let's just do this. I need to med more. I need to med more. That's fine. He kind of wasted a turn. I'm okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Side action. Get Living Doll to where she can tank a hit. And then main action would be probably summon a Blood Puppet for a blocker. Let's see what we got next. Another 12? Yikes. Oh yeah, okay. Well, okay, alright, alright. Let's meditate. 1, 2, we're gonna go 1, 2. Three. Yeah, we're gonna do this, I think. We're gonna play another knight, and then we're gonna play redirect, I think, with the rest of our turn. Did I pay for the Blood Puppet? I did, right? Hammer Knight, Undying Heart, Undying Heart. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yep, that's it. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? Okay. Oops. There's another ult. 2 damage to all units. You play this after your Phoenix Spawn has dealt damage. Oh, I misunderstood what this card did anyway. I've never played Redirect. After your Phoenix Spawn has dealt damage, if you control at least 1 unit, you can choose a unit you control to receive that damage instead. So what I'm going to do is redirect that 2 damage for me onto this because it's going to die anyway. And we'll put 2 damage here, and that's going to die. Yeah. And then remove. Boop boop. So that triggered, and then we go here, which is a reveal. Okay, all things are known now. We need to keep our living doll going. So let's go ahead and deal 1. Main action, pass. This is going to attack here. I'm going to actually block. So I don't want my living doll to die. Side action, deal 1. Actually, wait, I take that back. This is the turn where I'm going to... Did I miscount earlier? I did play that. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're gonna get the Hammer Knight back out. And then you're gonna attack. Deal 1 to everything. Which is stupid. I'm gonna block with my Hammer Knight. Because it's alert. It'll take 1. This'll die. Take 1. And then here I need to Living Doll. Deal 1, and then I'm gonna attack this with Hammer Knight. And we'll see if it guards. No guard. Okay, finally. So we kill this, dealing 2 to Chimera and 1 to Iron Scales. Kind of set that up for next turn to die. And then you're gonna attack my Living Doll, and I can't stop you. So sadly, the doll is dead, but it has an Undying Heart. So I actually get to return it to my hand. And it killed a thing, so it gets a Red Rains token. Sweet, we're definitely going to get hit by another ult here. I pass because I have to. It passes. And we go back to the end. So, good thing my Hammer Knight recovers. Yep, exhaustion, exhaust dice, blah blah blah. Red Rains tokens, 1, 2, 3, so it triggers another ult. Add a face down aspect. And this happens after replenishing, I think. It's supposed to work that way. Resolving the ultimate and then replenish. No, okay. Yeah, you resolve the ult and then you... I don't really like that because it feels like it's not actually a punishment, so we're just gonna like do it the reverse order. I can't remember if they addressed that in FAQ or fixed it or not. But if we place Red Rains and then we resolve the ult and then replenish aspects, the ult 3 doesn't do anything. So we're just gonna change that. And then status tokens. And I get to go first. Okay, 15 life. That needs to die. That needs to die. That needs to die. They all need to die. I think I like the idea of, oops, of going like this. Yep. Kill 2 aspects with 1. Oh, Okay, sweet. So this is dead. Could I have... No, okay. So that's 2 damage here. This triggers, deal 1 here, which means Iron Scales is also dead. 2 more damage. And I'm going to play Final Cry for 2 more damage. And I could even Scream, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you know what? I am also going to use Jessa's ability. And deal 1 more damage. So that was pretty good. Dealt like 7 damage there. That was my main. I have a side as well. I would like to probably get dice to play all these cards. So we're going to need 1, 2 ceremonial powers, 1 nature power, 1 charm, and 1 more charm for the living doll. Okay, let's re-roll these bad boys. 2 of them. And then this one. Nope. 7 is deal 1 damage to leftmost unit. I don't have any units. Reveal. And Whiplash does nothing. Sweet. Sweet. Let's do Blood Archer. 1, 2, 3. And immediately kill that Whiplash. Goodbye, sir. I think we're in a pretty good spot, actually. Okay, so next up, you re-roll them again. Okay, that's a Red Rains token. Do this. There's another one of those. 11 is raise 3 rage dice. I forgot that existed. Okay, we might see another ult soon. And then a reveal. More rampage. Alright. The thing is, though, I think we pretty much win from this position. Like, I don't see how we could possibly lose here. We're going to go ahead and do this. The reason I think we win is, like we're going to get 7 damage in. No problem. And the ult, unfortunately, for... this is, like, you know... It's interesting as like a sort of a case study in like game design and stuff. Like this was the first, you know, this is a brand new game mode. Like the playtest team, we didn't know really, we didn't have a baseline for a Chimera. We didn't know what was good or not, what was powerful or not. And in testing, it was unclear. Like a lot of stuff, we haven't developed optimal strategies for fighting Chimera and so on. So this Ultimate 3 of add a face down aspect ended up being not really that good. It's kind of, it doesn't actually help the Chimera close out the game against a player, and really it kind of just feeds its own death. It just gives you more opportunities to kill more things and deal more blood without having to worry about like you know, you don't even have to have units on the board. You can just use, you can turn removal spells in your hand into damage if you don't have units. And yeah, I don't know, it just didn't really work out. So even if this ult triggers, it's not really doing anything to me. If this also still did AoE damage, that would be a whole other story. But it doesn't really do anything to me. So we play the Hammer Knight. I can't remember if we side actioned. I don't think we did. I think I'm okay with, well, no, what's the behavior? Nah, I don't want to do that. I could lose my Blood Archer. So yeah, we're just done there. We re-roll this. Nothing. We roll it again. It's a 9. Oh, see, I would have lost my Blood Archer if I had done the thing. And a reveal. Okay, this is not a problem. Yeah, that's, well, It's sort of a problem, I guess, but not really. Because really... Oh no, it's a defender. Okay, I was gonna say I can just swing with both units and then we're done. But this will defend and it will block this first, which is kind of unfortunate. So I think what I'm gonna do is attack here with the Hammer Knight. And we'll see if he blocks or not. He does. 3 damage there. That's fine. I'm okay with that guard. And then the side action, I will do nothing. So attack here. We let that happen. 100%. Not worried about it at all. Oh, I forgot to do this. Does he get a... No, he does not. Now I play this. Chimera attacks here, deals 2. We let that happen. We're okay with that happening. We Living Doll, deal 1. Chimera attacks here. We guard that, take 3. And then we attack the Chimera for 3. It has no defenders. So yeah, that was not too bad. Jessa Precon with slight alteration, just adding these Hammer Knights in. It really does help the deck a lot. I think Jessa is a hard one to play when it's just her Precon. I think actually Jessa versus like standard one is almost harder because you can't swap any cards out, and you really want to start with like the deck slightly altered. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good game, and just shows the power of the knights. Honestly, they're really, really strong. Okay, so with that out of the way, I think this game is done, and we move on to game 2. I think we're gonna do some deck building. I think I'll do that next time. So next time, next video, we'll campaign mode. We'll add another precon from the list over here and be able to deck build with these cards. And I'm thinking, since we're in nature, we'll probably want to go into maybe Aerodel for butterfly monks and massive growths. Sounds like pretty fun. So we'll see. But anyway, that's it for this video, and see you guys next time.